Yo, what's going on guys? Technics Gaming here and I am back with another Rainbow Six Siege tips and tricks video. And this time we're going to be doing a map called House. Now it's a relatively small map, but there are more spots and the cameras are a lot better than the previous one, the presidential plane. So it may be a bit longer, but we'll have to see. This has actually been quite fun to do. I didn't think it would be as fun just going around like talking about the cameras and everything and locate the good spots to be at. But I find that it's pretty useful because this game is built around being tactical. So I think making these videos will actually help. And while I'm at it, I didn't get the year 2 pass. I'm saving up my coins and my renown. And there's a boost as well. There's a event going on. So I got 30,000. I was going to save to like 40 and then I was going to be close to getting Myra as well. But I just select Jackal. And I can tell you now, his submachine gun is so good. Oh wow. I don't know if it's better than Myra's, but his submachine gun, oh boy, it has 51 bullets in it. It just shreds. Oh wow, it's definitely my favorite weapon. But I'm just gonna jump into a custom game real quick, and then I will join you there. All right, so we're in now. Obviously, I said that the map's House, and on most of these maps now, there are going to be outside cameras. So I'm going to do outside cameras first, and then I'm going to go from bottom to top. So the same order I did, I'm just going to stick to it because it makes the most sense. I didn't choose any heroes specifically because I only chose Glaz on Presidential Plane because it worked. But I'm just going to be any hero, just show it off, and then I'll get into the camera locations first. So now we're on to actually taking out these cameras and showing you where they are. So the first one is going to be in the garden, literally just out of that spawn, so it will be quite easy for you to see that. The next one will be in the front yard. It is also overlooking another spawn, so that could be quite easy from that side. The next one is going to be in the training room, and then right opposite, if this isn't like boarded up or anything, you could just break your way through. And then the next one is in the garage. So two of them quite close to each other, which is pretty useful. The fifth one is in the kitchen. It's got some decent view, but not as good as the stairs camera. And it's right up there. You won't be able to see it as easily, but unless you know where it is, then it will be kind of hard for you to see it. But that is actually it for the cameras. They're all in quite an easy location, like they're all around each other. So just gonna quickly go on to the spots, and the first spot right here. Obviously this is going to be fortified or reinforced if they're in the garage, but there's a little spot right here that you can actually see into the garage, and this is actually going to give you some pretty good lines of sight. So I would recommend using this. If they're in the garage, maybe not use it because it could be a bit dangerous, but if you can put a drone through there instead of going all the way around. So it is a pretty good spot. Defenders will be using that as well, so just be careful of that area. There's another spot here up the ladder at the back of the house, which has some pretty good line of sight. If you are Glaz or you have an ACOG sight, then you can easily see into the bathroom and then see into the bedroom as well. And to the right, you can also destroy the barricade, and there could be people in the kids' bedroom as well. So this is actually a pretty decent spot. I do see a lot of people using this, so it is kind of useful. In this area, if you have sledge or a breach charge or anything like that, you can breach this wall and you can see straight into it. not a lot of people use this, you know. I did get killed by this one time, but not too many people use this, but it is a pretty good spot and pretty clever as well at the same time. There's a wall breach in the kitchen that also takes you into this laundry room where I just breached. So that is a pretty good spot as well, and useful, maybe. There is, in this workshop, I think it's called. You don't have to do this specifically, but I just made like a little hole you can see straight through into the bedroom. Not a lot of people are going to be in this area, so you can obviously check your corners and everything, but not a lot of people are going to be in the area. And I found something else as well. Like, this is what I like about this series. I have actually found a wall breach that actually goes down to the thingy. That's obviously not new or anything, but I was not paying attention to that at all. So this also takes you down into the training room. I don't know how useful that would be exactly, but it could be kind of useful depending on how you play. And there's another one, if I just smack it, there we go, that leads you also into the training room. So the wall breaches are actually quite close to each other, so you do have to be careful if you are attacking or if you are defending from wall breaches as well. Now this next one is actually, is there a next one? Actually, you know what, I think that might be it. Yeah, I thought there was another one. But I'm pretty sure that's it. So, I'm just going to quickly go to a defender, do the usual, kill myself, and then I'll come back to you as a defender so you can look at the cameras and other various locations.
Keep the hostage secure.
Okay, time to look on these cameras. Ooh, so guys, I'm going to do it the same way. You know what's going on.
10 seconds.
So, obviously these cameras are outside, so they will get shut down pretty quickly, if not first.
Hostage was not located.
So try and like get them, if you are gonna look at these cameras, like go on them instantly. But the first one is in the garden. You have a pretty good view, and obviously there's a spawn down there past the cop car, which is quite useful as well. The next one is in the front yard. This is it's a pretty good camera. There's also another spawn to the left by that cop car as well. And the next one is going to be in the training room. This training room camera is alright, but you can't see to the right of you. You can only see into the direct room and then obviously through the door. So it's not as useful, but if you are in this room, then it can be useful to you. The next one is right next to it, obviously in the garage. If you're not in the garage, then this is a good camera. If you're in the garage, obviously it's not a good camera because you're not really going to be using it unless you're out of the garage and then people are in the garage. Yeah, I'm not going to confuse it. But if you are not in the garage, then you can see people breaching through, and then obviously like decide what you're going to do there, pick them off or just wait for them. The fifth camera in the kitchen, it's an alright spot. You see the wall breach there, and you have some good vision of the kitchen, but like I said before, it is kind of easy to spot that camera. You can see to the living room, near the kitchen or near the stairs, near the back stairs as well, but you're not really going to be using this too much. But the main one, the stair camera, you can see straight down into the lounge area, I'm sure it's called. You can see through to near the kitchen door where people could be coming out. You can see upstairs, you can see people coming out the kids' bedroom, you can see people coming out the master bedroom, the bathroom. You got a lot of vision on this camera, so if you can, try and look on this one when it's near a minute in, because unless people have destroyed it already, this will be a very good camera. So with the camera locations out the way, time to get on to the spots. And the first spot is quite obvious. but it's just here next to the toilet. Not the best spot you want to be in. You might get a bit smelly, but you can hear people breaching through these 3 windows. So if you do hear someone breaching through, then you can just get up and then just light them up. Easy as that. Although people don't normally use this, it's just good to use. The next one is actually, there's 2 of them in this room. One overlooking the spawn, and there's another one overlooking the bathroom windows. So you can see people breaching through there as well. So this room is, I see people use this room quite a bit to try and get some easy early kills. So you can use that as well. In the training room, it's an alright spot. I just thought I'd put it in there anyway because I've used this several times. They can't see you, but if they're running anyway, this is what normally happens. You have to be careful of the above ground breach as well, but they can't really see you running in or staying there, so you can get the drop on them as well. And like I said, in the attackers, the defenders can use this as well. They normally use this, from what I've seen, on casual as well. Definitely on casual, and sometimes on ranked. But it is a really good spot for attackers and defenders, which you don't normally see. You don't normally see a spot that is good for attackers and defenders, so that's a good spot. Now in this area, there's a spot just behind me that you could use, but I don't really use that, and I don't really see many other people using that. And I'm pretty sure that's it now. I've shown you the spots that I use and that are useful as well. And yeah, that's it. So this is house. I don't get it too frequently in rotation, but when I do, it is a pretty easy map to understand because it is small as well. And obviously this has just been the 2nd episode out of how many maps are there? I have no idea, but just be sure there's many more to come. And I'm going to be doing Overwatch as well as this as well, and maybe some Paragon. You never know. I'm trying to get back into it, but with that being said, I will hopefully see you in the next video. See ya.